I think we got to start with Wembley,
Yep.
with England and Italy.
Yep.
To me, the headline is not surprising. England, 3-1 winners, and secure their place. It was going to happen. It was inevitable. To me, Nedum, this is a team that isn't just talented in key areas, maybe less talented in others, but just plays with tranquility and a maturity and a chemistry that a lot of other teams lack.
Yeah, this is very, very true. And I've liked this England team for a while, and they've always had their doubters and so on. And when I hear the doubters, I say, well, talk to me about other teams that you've been watching to the same extent, because there's still this subconscious bias for some people to mention other nations who historically have done well. But as we'll discuss later, not every nation like that is doing well. A prime example is Italy. 2 years ago, they won the European Championships, and they look like a great side. 2 years on, it feels like they're playing a back five, trying to hit England on the counter-attack at Wembley. Not something I ever thought I would see. But as I look at that England team, people can have their issues.
You're revealing how young you are, because you know what? Most people who watched Italy in the 70s and 80s could easily picture Italy playing.
But most of those players weren't born, and football's in a different spot since then. That's the thing. Because even, say, a team like the Netherlands, for example, when you see them sometimes play like a three at the back, it's with Dumfries playing higher and the wing-backs that are kind of attacking as opposed to just being fully defensive. But at times, the Italians were pinned so far back, I was thinking, this is surreal to see.
I disagree with you.
Go
on the game. I thought, actually, Italy's Italy's issue is Spalletti wants to play what he calls modern football, which is attacking football, committing people forward, pressing. I mean, you said
you thought they pressed.
Certainly in the first half, they certainly did. Udogi and Di Lorenzo. I mean, Udogi especially is not a defensive fullback. He made that choice. The goals that they conceded were both England counterattacks, precisely because they had so many people up the pitch. They had 50% possession.
Was it 50%?
Yeah, their XG was comparable to England's. The problem is you can have a great attacking plan, but if you don't have the chemistry, because you've only been in charge for a short while, and because they had like a whole bunch of players out. Not that that's an excuse. England are a better side, but you can't go and play that way effectively, right? We see very few national teams do it effectively the way club sides do it. When you do those things, and when you're playing an England team that has certainly much better confidence. Individuals in attacking areas, you will get found out.
Yeah, I thought the England team they have a lot of confidence, and I think the way that I can see a good team is when you see them go 1-0 down, do you think that they're still going to win? And England went 1-0 down. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure they're just going to win this game anyway.
And I think this is on Southgate, though. This is because we've seen so many England managers before him, right?
Yeah.
How many times have we seen England, they go a goal down at Wembley, and all of a sudden, and then the opposition create more chances, as Italy did in the first half, right? Chances which they didn't take. And then all of a sudden, there's murmuring in the crowd, and you can see the players.
That murmuring was there. I remember there was a point when they were 1-0 down.
They were just murmuring about Harry Maguire.
Well, yeah, kind of. But they were 1-0 down, and Maguire and Stones were moving the ball around at the back, and the fans were getting on edge saying, get it forward. And it's funny because that's not really the way that international teams play overall. You want to have some sort of possession. So they're comfortable, like knowing that the game is 90 minutes, it's not going to be done in the next 5. It doesn't affect the way that they're going to play. But there was discontent. But as you've mentioned, the talent. You look at the front line, you've got Kane now as a Bayern Munich, you've got Bellingham playing behind him, who's playing for Real Madrid, you've got Rashford on the left, Foden, you've got other players to come back in like Saka and so on. That's a really exciting team overall.